Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We have best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4 between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics on Monday, May 23rd, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have two picks that I think are great value bets for this Monday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. It's a lot of fun. To put a lot of picks together into an entry to make a lot of money. You can bet on just about anything on Prize Picks. So highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as you can see, this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. There's also a link down below in the comment section and in the description. Just $3.99 per month. It's a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, and things of that nature. And it's just shout outs in our videos and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Okay, now results from the previous episodes. This is from Game 3 of the series here between the Heat and the Celtics. We got the 2-0 sweep. We were able to cash the Max Strus over 5.5 rebounds plus assists. He finishes on the hook there with 6. He got there for us right at the end, too. That was like the biggest sweat bet ever, but we did get there. We love to see it, guys. That's exactly what we wanted. Then we have Marcus Smart over 3.5 rebounds. Again, he also finishes on the hook, but he does cash again for us with 4 rebounds. We love to see that as well. For our comment cappers, we had got to get the bag. Dropping the Heat, literally, had the Miami Heat plus 6.5 spread. I didn't even mean to do that, I swear. But great call out there from Gotta Get the Bag. We'd love to see it. Let's get back after it today, though, guys. We want to get this 2-0, and we want to cash the same game parlay. So let's get after it here today. Let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we are going with Jimmy Butler under 6.5 rebounds here for the Miami Heat at plus 108 odds. So I love the value here on this one, guys. Jimmy Butler has gone under here versus the Celtics in 5 of his last 7 games in the regular season. And he's gone under in 3 out of 4 of those games in Boston. So obviously that. Now as far as the playoffs go versus the Celtics, he's gone under in 5 of the last 9 versus the Celtics in the playoffs. And 3 out of the last 4 again in Boston, while with the Miami Heat. So we love to see that. Overall, it's pretty solid. Not grabbing quite as many rebounds here on the road. We likely also have Kyle Lowry back, which makes obviously a big difference. Lowry does get in there and grab a bunch of rebounds, so it'd be nice to see him steal some away from Butler. And guys, is Butler at 100%? Well, he didn't play the second half of Game 3 with knee inflammation. You know, it's kind of interesting to see how the Heat play this. I really doubt, honestly, that the Heat are going to want him grabbing rebounds if they don't need him to, right? Not like, I mean, you obviously you're going to run Jimmy Butler out there. He's probably going to grab a few, but by and large, I don't think you want to put this guy in a position where he could flare up any type of injury, and obviously he has a very sensitive situation going on with his knees, and obviously rebounds are probably the biggest impact on your knees, right? When you think about grabbing a rebound and you jump up real high and you come back down, straight down on the floor, there's no bigger impact on your knees than grabbing a rebound. So, you know, I'm even wondering if that's what could have caused him grabbing a rebound. So, I'm willing to say that I think the Heat are going to try to keep him out of harm's way here. I also love the fact, like I said, that Kyle Lowry's back. He's gone under in 4 of the last 6 with Kyle Lowry in the lineup. So we do like to see that here in the playoffs. So we do like that. It's obviously very solid. Boston here allowing the 14th most rebounds to small forwards this season. So that's solid. Like I said, it's middle of the pack. And honestly, I think the Celtics are going to actually shoot a little bit better here in Game 4. I think the Celtics are going to be on mission here in Game 4. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see the Celtics blow the Heat out in Game 4. It's just the nature of this series. It's been boom and boom. It's been one team blowing out the other each night, pretty much. So now it's the Celtics' turn to respond in Game 4, and I really wouldn't be surprised to see that happen at all. The Heat are banged. Both teams are really banged up. I mean, you're talking about injuries. You're talking about Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler. The Heat have 6 players altogether on their injury report. Technically, they keep doing this every game. It's kind of driving me nuts. It's kind of funny at the same time. I'm like, literally have 6 players listed as questionable, notable players. Strus, Harrow, Lowry, Butler, just about everybody. And they're all going to probably end up playing. So I don't understand the injury report. Like, what's the point of an injury report if it isn't somewhat accurate? I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, like I said here, Jimmy's really not. It's hard to say he's at 100%. Obviously, he's got problems with his knees. So I don't see the Heat putting him in a bad position. And even if they were to, he only grabbed 34 rebounds in Game 3. So I don't think there's going to be a ton of chances here for Butler. He's averaging 10.3 rebound chances per game so far in this series. That's not a crazy amount, to be honest with you. You could still hit an under with that overall. Like I said, in this spot on the road, I really like this under. So take it there for your number 1 pick. We're going Jimmy Butler under 6.5 rebounds here for the Miami Heat at plus 108 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Al Horford over 11.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at minus 106 odds. So guys, we talk about the Celtics responding in Game 4, right? Well, I think they're going to need Al Horford. I really do. Obviously, we talked about it just a minute ago. Celtics are a little banged up here. Marcus Smart and Jason Tatum injured. And who knows percentage-wise where they're at. But obviously, they could use some production out of Horford to take some of the pressure off those guys. And Horford did deliver. When these guys were banged up in Game 3, Horford delivered 20 points, about double this line, which you'd love to see that. Shot the ball very well. He's 3 out of 5 from 3, which you'd love to see that. And it's not like they could really play a different type of defense on Al Horford. Right now, Jaylen Brown gave them a lot of problems in Game 3, almost let it come back by himself. So Jaylen Brown's going to be garnering a ton of attention, probably drawing doubles, leaving guys like Horford open. Obviously not going to leave guys like Tatum open. He's another star. And Horford kind of could fly off the radar a little bit here. Despite dropping 20, he was 7 out of 14 from the field last game. But like I said, I do like Horford to play a big game here. He's averaging 0.7 more points per game at home this season, so he does play a little bit better here at home. He's averaging 37.5 minutes so far in this series, so you could expect that again. Expect him to get up and around 40 minutes in this game. He's a huge contributor for the Celtics. He's played terrific basketball here in the playoffs. And so far by the numbers, he is 4 out of 7 with the hook at home in these playoffs, which is pretty solid. He's had some really big performances too. He's dropped 30 in these playoffs. He dropped 20 in Game 3. And he dropped 10 in Game 2. In the 2 games he's playing in the series, he's dropped 10 and 20. So he's averaging 15. And the 10 points, he was 4 out of 4 from the field. So obviously they gave him more looks in Game 3 and he delivered again. So I expect them to keep, drawing up looks for him. He's very efficient right now so far in this series. Shooting 11 out of 18 from the floor, which would love to see that. No reason you don't want to get this guy more looks. He's shooting a very good three-pointer as well. So, like I said, I do like that he's also healthier and smart team. I can't stress that enough. You really want to take pressure off of these guys if you can. You don't want Tatum to have to go and try to get 40 points on a bum shoulder. That's just not a recipe for success there for the Celtics. So, I think guys like Horford could step up today. Love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going Al Horford over 11.5 points here for the Boston Celtics at minus 106 odds. Okay, and it's now time for us to make way for the same game parlay. So we're running back a lot of the selections that we had in the previous one that was super close. Made some adjustments here that I really like. So first we got Jimmy Butler under 1.5 threes for the Heat. He's done this in 7 of the last 7 games versus the Celtics in the regular season, and 3 out of 3 so far to the under in this series as well. Guys, he just doesn't really shoot the three-pointer versus the Celtics, and I don't expect that really to change here. And like I said, even the health of Jimmy Butler is also in question as well. So, does he end up playing a full load? Not sure, honestly. I could see him being minutes restricted, though, somewhat. Obviously, they don't want to wear out those knees. Battled knee inflammation there in Game 3. We got Jason Tatum to record 4 assists here for the Celtics. He's done this in 14 out of 15 playoff games here over the last 15, so we'd love to see that. Very good, obviously, there. We got Jaylen Brown over 2.5 threes. He's done this in 6 of the last 6 games in the playoffs versus the Miami Heat, and 4 out of the last 4 in the regular season versus the Miami Heat. So he's had a lot of success versus the Heat shooting the 3-ball. He attempted 9 of them. Again, in game number 3, he did only connect on 3 of them, but the fact that he shot around 9 was very good. You can expect that likely to happen again. He is going to garner a lot of attention. It's the only thing that scares me a little bit about this bet, but I still like it. Then we got Marcus Smart over 4.5 rebounds. We're going for plus value on that one. Really think he could get there, guys. I think if he didn't get injured, he would have ended up with 5 rebounds. He ended up with just 4, which he did cash our line, but he had 9 in the previous game. So I think Smart's a guy. He's a tough guy. He's a guy that could get on the glass. He's the heart and soul of this team. Plays tough defense, and that's why I like him to get a few rebounds this game. Honestly, 5 is a very reasonable number for him. And honestly, like I said, he's the heart and soul of this team. He's going to go out there. He's going to battle. He's going to be in there sniffing for a rebound. He doesn't care. I can tell you that right now. He'll do it on one leg if he has to. So just like he did last game, he got on the offensive glass as soon as he got in. So he's not afraid. I know that. So do love it there, guys, for our same game parlay here at over plus 500 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. As always, just want to say that I appreciate all of your support here at the channel. Let's keep having success. We've done pretty solid so far in the conference finals, guys. I'm recording this during the Dallas Golden State game, so I don't have the results from that. But up until this point, we are 7-3 so far in the conference finals, so hitting at 70%, which is what we like to see. I would like to cash one of these same game parlays. They don't count officially against our record. Like I said, they are unofficial picks. I don't recommend putting anything crazy on it. Just go something small on it. And like I said, they're very hard to hit. Normally one thing ends up messing you up, and that's really what's happened just about every time. So one little thing, like one rebound, one assist, it's happened just about every time. It hurts. So that's why we don't dump a lot of money on those. But anyway, I appreciate you all here at the channel. I appreciate all of your support. You guys are awesome. Let's keep growing. Let's keep things going today. Let's cash your bets. Let me know what you're playing down below. Check out all of our social media links. Check out our Prize Picks link as well if you guys are interested in signing up for that. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.